وَعَسَى أَن تُحِبُّوا شَيْئًا وَهُوَ شَرٌّ لَكُمْ. And it might be that you love something, you really wanted something, but it's actually bad for you. وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ وَأَنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Here is the point. Allah knows and you do not know. This is where we have to come back and humble ourselves and realize who Allah is and who I am. See, if I go back to the analogy of the surgeon, there's only one case where you're not going to trust the surgeon. One of two reasons you won't trust the surgeon. The first, what if you're not quite sure they went to med school? You're not quite sure. You know what I mean? There's some shak in the matter. How are you going to feel about this surgery that you're about to undergo? You're not really going to be, you're going to be panicked. You're not going to trust the doctor. Because why? You're not sure of the doctor's knowledge. But what if you know that this doctor went to med school, but you think that this doctor's just trying to get rich? That maybe they have an ulterior motive, and maybe you don't really need that surgery, but they're going to get a lot of money. Are you going to feel relaxed? Are you going to trust the doctor? So, if you don't trust that the doctor has your best interests in mind, then you're also going to be panicked. So what have we just said? There are only two reasons that you're going to be panicked in this surgery. The first is if you don't trust the knowledge of the doctor, and the second is if you don't trust the intentions of the doctor. Are you guys with me? Now let's look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He's high above any analogy. Do you trust the knowledge of Allah? Do you think Allah has the knowledge? Ask yourself this question. Does Allah know? And the answer is, whether you have weak iman or you have strong iman, I don't think anyone can argue with the fact that Allah knows, yeah? Allah knows everything. So that's the first criteria so that we can trust. The second criteria is intention. And this is what brings me to the topic that I wanted to speak about, and that is husn al-dhann billah. Do you really believe that Allah wants good for you? Do you really deeply believe that He has your best interest in mind? Or are you afraid that maybe, just maybe, He's trying to hurt you? See, you would never think for a moment that your mom's trying to hurt you, right? Do you really believe that Allah has your best interest in mind? This is a question we have to go deep to really ask ourselves. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is more merciful for us. He has more mercy for us than a mother to her child. But we have no problem trusting our mother. When things happen in our lives that hurt us, our level of understanding oftentimes affects our response. So I use this analogy in my classes of a child, a 6-month-old baby going to get a shot. Now that shot might have medicine in it, but what is the response of the 6-month-old child to getting a shot? Has anyone ever taken a baby to get a shot? It's not pretty, right? They scream, they yell, they kick, they're angry. And how do they feel towards the doctor, the one who gave them this shot? Are they happy with the doctor, folks? I know it's early, but are they happy with the doctor? No.